Hello guys, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today I decided that I can make a few videos about one of the most important transits in Vedic astrology, the transit of Rahu and Ketu. On 24th of September 2020, Rahu and Ketu changed their signs. Rahu went to Taurus and Ketu went in Scorpio. The good news is that they are no more in Gemini and Sagittarius, because whenever Rahu and Ketu are in Sagittarius and Gemini, they always brings issues, problems, tears and painful events, because they pass through the constellations of Ardra, which is tears, and Mua, which is roots that you have to take out from the ground, which cause pain. So now they will be in Taurus, Rahu will be in Taurus, and Ketu will be in Scorpio, which are their exaltation points, and they will be very, very happy in this signs, and this will bring more good events in the world. And of course, if you have good positions in your natal chart, this will bring more good events in your life. So today this is the intro video for the transits, and we're going to discuss the transits for all zodiac signs, ascendant and moon. Whenever you check transits, you have to check them through the ascendant and through the moon. The ascendant will give you physical opportunities, and it depends on you whether you take the opportunity, you will succeed in this opportunity, or you will fail in this opportunity. When you are checking your moon ascendant, this is so-called Chandra Lagna, the transits through the Chandra Lagna, the events will be destined, and they will reflect on your emotional and inner world. So when you're checking the moon, these events will happen no matter you want or you don't want. Okay, so basically just a few words about the transits. The most important transits in Vedic astrology are the transits of Rahu and Ketu, Jupiter and Saturn. These are the big planets, and they will always bring new energy, new events in your life. Always. Of course, when you are assessing a transit, first you have to know your natal chart. Of course, you have to know your natal chart. This is for sure. It depends what is the natal position of Rahu, what is the native position of Ketu. It depends whether Rahu and Ketu are passing over other planets in your natal chart. This is very important. The other thing that you have to check is the dasha period, the planetary period. If you're in the right planetary period, for example, the planetary period of Rahu, then you can feel the influence of Rahu till 100%. If you are not in the Rahu planetary period, you can feel the influence 30-40% maximum. Okay, so first you have to know your natal chart, then you have to know your planetary period, we call this dasha. Then you have to know the place of the dispositors of the house where Rahu and Ketu are transiting. In this case, you have to know the place of Venus, because Venus is the ruler of Taurus. You have to know the place of Mars, because Mars is the ruler of Scorpio. Okay? And of course, Ashtaka Varga points. The points that this Rahu and Ketu or the house has. You know, every planet and every house has different points. There are strong houses, there are weak houses, but this you will learn a little bit more late in this channel. But every house and every planet have different points. They have different strength in your natal chart. So what is Rahu and Ketu? Rahu and Ketu, they are points in the sky. They are the north node and the south node of the moon, and we call them in Vedic astrology shadow planets. They are very important. They determine your mission in this life. They determine your destiny in this life. So they will be in a good position. Rahu will be in Taurus, exalted. Ketu will be in Scorpio, exalted. And this will be, this will bring, as I told you before, good events in your life, but they will try to give the best, to take your chart, to take your natal chart, and no matter what problems you have in this natal chart, they will try to take the best of it and give it to you. So this is a good thing. Rahu and Ketu in Taurus and Scorpio is better positioned than Gemini and Sagittarius, for sure. So Rahu is the planet that is going to attach you to this world, and Ketu is a planet that detaches you, takes you away from this world. Rahu is a head without body. Ketu is a body without head. And Rahu is a head that always wants to eat more and more. That's why Rahu is connected with desires, worldly desires, with achievements, with Rahu wants to be the king. Rahu wants to achieve everything. Rahu wants the material world, to take the most of the material world. Wants to be, as I told you, the king. Rahu is drugs, Rahu is addiction, Rahu is poison in some way, and Rahu can give you everything. Rahu wants from you to make your dreams come true, to take everything from this world. That's why it attaches you to this place, to this earth. Ketu is the opposite thing. Ketu is the planet of moksha, the planet of final liberation, of spiritual enlightenment, of suffering, because in order to get spiritual, to grow in your spirituality, you have to suffer. We don't grow with parties and laughing. We're growing through pain, and Ketu is the planet that brings pain. It detaches you from this planet. It makes you more spiritual. It is the final liberation, as I told you. It is isolation. It is a violent planet, especially if it is with Mars. But this is just a small, brief explanation. We will have more videos about Ketu and Rahu. There will be separate videos soon in this channel, okay? This is just the intro video for the transits of Rahu and Ketu in Taurus and Scorpio. And what is Taurus? Taurus is money, Taurus is wealth, Taurus sign is family values, Taurus is luxury, Taurus is food, Taurus is nature. Taurus rules again the face, what you speak, what you eat. This is Taurus. All kind of resources is Taurus. And what is Scorpio? Scorpio is obsession. Scorpio is death, rebirth, transformation. Scorpio is scandal. Scorpio is sex. Scorpio is deep researching. Everything that is hidden, everything that is unseen, everything that brings secrets. So Scorpio is very, very passionate sign. So Ketu will be exalted in Scorpio, Rahu will be exalted in Taurus. So Rahu will try to give you money, wealth, and luxury. It will try to give you the best of the material world. And Ketu will try to transform you, to heal you, because Ketu is healing too, and Scorpio is transformation. So Ketu will bring transformation, healing, and it will make you more spiritual. So this is really good transit for Rahu and Ketu, and depends on your natal chart, you can get the best of this time. Okay, so now this is the intro video for the transit, and we are starting now.